Hi guys, it's good. Let me see. Yeah, it's working. Okay, wait. Is it working? Is the volume also working? Yeah, the volume is also working. Weirdly, it's even louder than... Okay. Then I wanted to be.
Right, so it's about progression towards it. Far too many people had bad history teachers, I guess, or the curriculum wasn't good enough. Yeah. Where they only learned about what happened in Germany in the 40s.
I don't agree. That's when Germany was free before, and then...
the late 20s to the early 30s, mid 30s, until when we entered the war, they'd be seeing the same
What is
signs that
happening?
myself and everybody that's involved here today are seeing.
Speaking of signs, do you get this printed at a local shop?
What is happening?
Yeah, tell me. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people. There was a young guy who was screaming about paid activists and activists, and they all have the same signs. Yeah, it's not that difficult to do. Yeah. You find a local printer.
Sure.
You raise money. Yep. You pay the printer. You get the signs made. We save these. These get recycled for our demonstration.
And do you have like a contact in New York that you work with in DC? Because I know that I've been to your protests in DC as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's a group in DC. There's a group in New York. There's a group in Chicago. There's a group in LA, San Francisco. All over the United States.
Okay, so your idea is that Trump will run for a third term. You believe that he'll run for a third term?
I mean, when Trump floats ideas, his idea balloons, we need to take it seriously. And he has said on a number of occasions that he is interested in having a third term, which is a complete violation of the Constitution.
Sure.
And I would imagine that every American, regardless of where they stand in the political spectrum, should say no president should have a third term. That should be easy, right? Yeah. So anybody
I want to see how it looks, because it's not there.
So what is...
That, okay, I didn't see it.
He's going to round Jews up like Hitler did, like...
You don't know, right? History doesn't repeat apples for apples, but it rhymes, right? So we're seeing now, like the famous pastor Niemöller poem.
Oh my god, I missed.
Then they came for the socialists, then they came for the trade unions, then they came for the Jews.
Yes, and then there came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me.
It's first they came for the students protesting the genocide in Gaza. Then they came for the immigrants. In the midst, they're going for trans kids and activists. Then they might come after activists like us. Again, it's not going to be apples for apples, but it will rhyme.
So to go through that, because again, like I said, I talked to the other side, they will say they were going after students who were on a visa, who were protesting.
Absolutely not. I was at the encampments, okay? I was at Princeton encampment quite a bit because I live in New Jersey.
Gotcha.
Nonsense.
Okay.
Absolute nonsense. And what I have done, whenever I hear people say that, at the time, I would say, come with me.
Sure.
I would invite these right-wing fascist supporters to come with me. And you know how many had the guts to come?
None of them.
Zero.
Well, I'd come with you.
Did you need me?
But let me ask you this. So, one more. Yeah, okay. Where are the Iranian people here today?
I finally got a goal with...
The Iranians are supporting this, but I haven't seen an Iranian person here today.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I came up on myself from New Jersey. I can't speak for anyone in that regard.
Okay.
Look, I know that there are, in the same way that there were Venezuelan expats who were living here, maybe refugees, who have breathed this exhale when Maduro was taken out. I understand that. But we have a terrible track record with regard to regime change, especially in South America and the Middle East.
So for the Iranians around the world that you see celebrating, what is your message to them?
I totally understand and empathize with you. You have been living under a brutal, theocratic regime, right? I don't trust our government as being a fair partner in that. We never go to spread democracy and promote human rights when we do regime change. Look at Iran's oil reserves, look at Iran's gas reserves, look at the geographic power that they hold in that region. We're not there. Donald Trump is not doing what he's doing in Iran because he has empathy for the people of Iran.
Yes, he is.
All the people on the right.
But he's doing it for nukes.
Yes, they absolutely do.
But it's also a good reason to do war. It's not even war for US, it is for Israel, but it is only
I know they're fighting
positives.
for Palestine. I know that people were asking me, ask the people here, how do Palestine and Iran, how are they connected?
I mean, I guess some people die in
I don't know
Israel,
what she's been saying stuff. I
and
don't know what she's
actually
saying.
way more
We
in
just had a
Arab
conversation.
countries, but Iran it's better to kill the
Got it.
huge
So, would you
head
like to
of
see
the
Israel
snake
destroyed?
of terrorism
So, what would you like
before
to see happen?
it kills everyone in the it tries killing everyone and gains more power, because it will do that.
So, you want to see Israel disarm? Okay. So, what do you say to those folks who say if Israel lays down their arms, that Hamas will take over Israel? Do you think that that is conspiracy? Okay, so how does that work? Because if Israel lays down their arms, a lot of people worry that Hezbollah and Hamas will move in and take control of Israel.
What?
Have to
Okay.
be a mutual disarmament, not a one-sided disarmament.
Okay, so that Hamas and Hezbollah would also disarm, you're saying?
Yes, under a mutual disarmament.
But what I'm seeing, though, is that 30,000 or 40,000 protesters were killed in Iran. Just horrible, right?
There was this number is false actually. Very recently, a full 1,000-page report has been released by an independent human rights organization called Herana, Herana. People can look it up. The report is
Okay, I'm sorry. I can maybe go for the cool goal, and it might even be safer, but
7,000. So even if
it's
7,000,
probably not safer. But it is more guaranteed, though, if I do it properly.
7,000, they have only provided the lists, the full names of 4,200 people. So 4,200.
Why do they need to provide the full name?
True revolutions happen
This
from
is a dumb.
independent power, just like the Iranian Revolution in 79, or the Russian Revolution, or the French Revolution. None of these happened with outside help. So yes, there will be costs, but in order to have a true revolution, you do it independently as a country.
Okay, well, I have a different kind of question. So there's this thing, I don't know if you ever heard of like Kalshi or something,
no.
where you can make predictions. Have you heard of that before? No. Well, people can like basically predict what's going to happen. So what do you think the chances that Khomeini is out as supreme leader by April 1st, 2026? What would you say the chances? That
Oh, nice. That's practically unsavable. You saw that. I was in the
Okay.
literally saving it, and he still got it.
Okay. Okay.
Weirdly
What was
unsavable.
43%?
Because it technically was a save, but like it just went in.
Can I interview you real quick?
What?
Can I interview you real quick? I like your hat.
Thank you.
Okay, awesome. So what brings you out with this hat? This is a nice hat.
Well, nice hat. I don't know. It's a good anti-war rally.
I think that would have gone in.
You
Yeah.
know, I mean, I think it's really
Whatever it
outrageous
is,
the,
it was a
Donald
good
says
one.
one thing, you know, and then turns around and does the opposite.
What did
keep
he
America
say?
out of war. Oh, I'm keeping America out of wars. No more
Oh.
wars and aggression. You know, I'm doing all I can, you know, and everybody's got to help me, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Wait, I want to see actually.
What do we have, you know?
Yeah.
What is the red one? So there was one here I saw.
We're saying that he
Two.
brought the hostages home and he stopped the war.
These are crazy ones, by the way. 3. Whoa, this one's even crazy.
No, certainly not.
Are you supportive of the government-run grocery stores that Mamdani
This is a really long.
Interesting idea.
3 and then 4.
Interesting ideas. You know, let's
Not as
see,
long, but really
what
long.
we can do.
5.
A lot of that depends on what
This
the
is also
authority gets
really
from,
long.
you know, state as well. I mean, New York City can't do it all. by
Jerusalem.
itself. And I mean, if Governor Hochul is still going to say, oh,
I don't know what
we're
I'm
not
on
raising
already.
taxes for
Maybe
buildings. We're not-
6.
No, no. We're not raising
Then
taxes on
7.
buildings. No,
Yeah.
what do you
8.
do?
There's a
You have
lot
a
of them.
deficit in New York City
Yeah.
that the, Adams,
Let me see where I was.
you know, has left people hoping to ban on.
9. No, it's
So
before
I know it's
11.
an interesting
I think it
idea,
was
but
like
you're not
10.
necessarily for it or against it, right? The government-run
Yeah,
grocery
I want
stores.
to see what he does.
What do you think the chances that he taxes billionaires?
Taxes what?
What do you think the chances are that he taxes billionaires? There's a
I don't know.
okay. There's a website called Kalshi where you can.
I think it's the confrontation line I saw. Maybe it's the second. I'm pretty sure it's the second one. There's only a 2-minute gap. Yeah, it's probably the confrontation gap. Yeah, it was this. Wait, I wanna see. What's this?
I think the odds are very high.
Okay.
What
would
the
it surprise
hell?
you that it's only 15%? That he taxes billionaires?
That's crazy.
I don't know. I'd have to take a look at the instrument that
That's
they used,
crazy,
the
bro.
nature of the questions that they posed.
I mean, this is just people predicting whether or not this is going
That
to
is so crazy.
Sociology major.
Okay, what about
so, I
the-
mean, I'm attuned to this. You can do a lot of bullshit with polls.
It's not a poll. It's
Yeah, this is also a big one.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
pretty
right.
much the same. Maybe a little less.
Test separate from the Iran one.
That's sort of.
I'm
Oh,
in
this
Vancouver,
one.
so I'm sorry to just
No
come up
worries.
on you like this. Is that okay if I...
This one has more here, but
Okay, but I see some ICE
I
stuff and I
don't-
see some Iran stuff, so I'm just trying to figure out
Okay.
what's going on. Because yours says ICE, right? Abolish ICE.
Left over from an old protest.
Gotcha.
oh, this one's long.
Can I interview you?
Oh my gosh, this one is the biggest one.
Did you watch President Trump's address?
But weirdly, there's not that much
Okay,
in
and what made you wanna like?
Wait,
not
let
watch
me
it?
see. Oh no, there is.
I
Let's see.
just.
Yeah,
I didn't
this
know
is
what-
like the
I'm not
main
a fan
one.
if it's either way.
The main areas.
Because in it he talks about how Iranian proxies have killed American servicemen.
Weirdly, it's not in Give a
and
Time, which,
that is one of the arguments.
which is
for this
weird,
strike.
but let's see
I was
your
wondering what your
review.
opinion is on that.
I don't. Okay, they divided. I don't know
If we
which.
if we never got involved in the Middle East.
Think it might. Grandparents live in Kiryat something, but maybe there's a different, bigger.
To make the folks who are already wealthy, the Epstein
Wait, let's
class
see.
even wealthier.
Okay. And
But,
makes sense.
But escalating violence is not the way to do that.
Got you.
Kiryat.
And what about building up a nuclear weapon? Do you think that that is a good argument for the strike? That they were enriching their uranium and that they wanted to build a
If that
nuclear
was the case,
weapon?
Trump should have kept the 2015 nuclear treaty intact. Iran was also they were at the negotiating table with Iran. There's no way they
Wait, let's see.
and yes, Trump was not happy with how negotiations went, but the negotiations were not over yet.
Negotiations. Oh, with the doing it diplomatically.
And besides, Trump entered office his first term having a nuclear agreement that Obama broke.
Wait,
with
let's see
Iran,
here.
and he went back on it. So that's why Iran is doing that. The best way to avoid
Oh
Iran
yeah, here.
developing nuclear weapons
Yeah.
was
Oh,
not to
more,
do it,
yeah.
was to
More E,
continue
yeah.
to stay
Okay.
in that agreement in the first place.
Okay, so do you think that we should pay money to Iran so that they, like in that sort of agreement, is that what you're saying, to continue the
It's
Obama
still-
deal, to give them money in exchange for not building a nuclear?
Still that.
Fact is, we have a shitload of sanctions on them anyway. Whatever we're paying,
What is the-
whatever we're paying them is nothing compared to how much we're fucking them with those sanctions.
Gotcha. Okay, so you don't worry about Iran building a nuclear weapon?
Because we have nukes too. Iran's
Yeah, I don't know.
are not that crazy.
I don't know. I'm just not gonna check. I don't know how to check if it's not there. If that's not what it's called. Okay.
There's these clips of these Iranian officials saying "Death to America." Does it worry you as an American?
Everybody who says death to America is only talking about the feds. They're not talking about everyday people like you and me. Most people in the foreign countries know that we are not it's what our government does is not 100% our fault.
Oh, nice.
I just won't go over there.
Yeah.
That's easy enough.
Yeah, it's
And
true,
I
but
noticed that your sign's shifting so
he's
they
doing the
apologize.
right thing. So it's not
Do you
anyone's
think that we
fault.
should replace it with anything?
ICE is younger than me.
Oh my
I don't
god,
think we need to
nice.
replace with anything. We have local police already. We have the FBI if it comes to that. The problem is ICE is a rogue agency that Trump has weaponized to do his dirty work. And the
Yeah, I
fact
don't
is
get it.
that
It said that I had
it was
like
meant to take
13 minutes
to enforce what is
for
essentially
average
what
duration.
we
That
really
doesn't
miss
make
here in
sense.
this
But
country.
1 minute and
Abolish
20
ICE. A lot of
seconds
Americans are
makes sense.
concerned. Americans on both sides, by the way.
It's even, I would say that's even
We
crazy
abolish ICE,
for
that we don't, an open
YouTube
border
short.
leads to criminals coming over the border and committing crimes here.
Like, I wouldn't expect that, even though it's live. Like,
One of the
I don't know,
most
that's
important
pretty
in the
weird.
world.
Okay, now or before as well, like under Biden.
Okay, let me-
Definitely now. I'm sure it wasn't any different
It's
under
secure
Biden.
now because a lot of people say that because Trump secured it.
What Biden was doing was trying to give people a pathway to citizenship. That
Right.
which
That we
is
can agree on.
completely fair.
Can you tell me how Trump is Hitler? I press pass you.
Yeah, what?
I don't want to be. Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah.
And I love your videos. Thank
Oh,
you so much.
thank you so
and as
much.
an immigrant myself,
Yeah.
I really respect get your job, and thankfully for just like uncovering all
What
of
is
this,
happening?
like basically
Okay.
I'm
Good.
from Colombia, so I escaped my country because of violence, and it's completely like, sorry, excuse my French, stupid for people who have the privilege to live here, to speak their mind,
Puerto
to be talking about country
Rico.
they have no idea. So I just wanted to say that I really
Suavecito.
respect your
I
job.
need to win this. I don't want to drop. Actually, it's one more to drop
This
technically,
is
but
stupid.
I
People
really
from
don't
no
want
people,
to
people from
lose this.
Iran are
Oh,
literally
we're the
hiding
worst team.
because of the what is going on, and they're just sorry, but infuriates
Okay.
me. Like it's so like I don't know. It gets me mad. It gets me upset. They have no idea what they're going through. I come from a third world country. We go through a lot of stuff. Then with this new situation with Mandani, they have no idea how things are in the
Okay.
third world countries.
And how are things going to get under Mamdani in your experience being from Colombia?
No, it's gonna go bad.
And what's going to happen?
I just think that first off, I mean, people want everything for free. Like,
Yeah.
and right now the situation with the property taxes going up,
Yeah.
it's just
I saw that.
it's mind blowing. It's
Yeah.
literally mind blowing. But everybody who has never had a job in their lives, they support it because they don't have any property. They don't have property. They for them it's just like gimme, but I don't give anything in return.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's gonna go.
I heard he actually
How
is
did you come to this country?
making his
I came
policies come
legally.
through.
First off, I waited for my interview. I paid my fees. I waited till I got my visa approved. Then I changed my status. I've done everything legally, so that's why I'm pro immigrants
Yeah.
as long as they come legally.
Okay, and what is your reaction when you seeing like
It
these asylum
comes
seekers
in
coming across the border and they
no matter what we do, I think New York City is gonna be labeled as the main area of the US, which is annoying because there's like the worst leadership there.
Thankfully, I was blessed that I
But
have some
I
family
think
friends here in the
it's
States.
not really
They took care
how
of
the
me a lot.
US should
They
be
helped me basically a
represented.
lot.
It's just that
But
it is how the US is
what
represented.
I don't get is why I have to work my ass off and then they get everything for free. I pay my taxes.
That was a good
I
shot, but
as
he,
single,
I
and I
can't
have to pay
underestimate. Like
tons of
he,
taxes, but they give
there's
everything
no
for
goal
free.
if he
Right now
didn't
we have this
get
hotel.
him
I work
in
here,
that
so that's why I
position.
was walking by and I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
that's Nate. Let me just say hi.
Oh, I
Every
actually
time
would
I
have
go through
saved
this
that
hotel,
if
the
he didn't
room
hit it
in
again.
Quincy,
Hotel, yeah, it used to be a migrant shelter.
and I see, I mean, I love my fellow brothers from Venezuela, and I have family from Venezuela, but it's really unfair for them to get everything for free, and I've
He
been
has
here for 5
family from
years, and
Venezuela.
I have to work my ass off for what I got, and thankfully, I have a nice job. I live in a nice house, but it's because I did it for myself.
Yeah.
And they just most people be living there for like a year, and they still have nothing.
I've spoken actually to a lot of illegal
Oh
immigrants
my
from
God.
Colombia, and they're saying that things are
That's
so
crazy.
bad that their life is in danger. What's really going on in Colombia? Can you provide some insight on what's going on?
In Colombia right now we have this amazing person
Crazy.
as president, who I'm completely against too, Petro. This guy basically is another Mandani. It's another Mandani. He wants everything to give like the poor people everything for free, and sadly my country has
Yeah,
a
but he's
high
not as bad as Monk.
percentage
He's
of
even worse than
poverty.
Mondani.
So of course they're easy to just like
He's worse than
convinced
I see.
with like cheap policies, like I'm gonna give you free healthcare, free housing, free everything. Okay, for people who have no like education, sadly, it sounds good.
It's very
For them, it
interesting
sounds
insight. I've spoken to a lot of people who are not from Colombia, and they like to speak for
Yeah.
someone like yourself who is from Colombia.
Good. Yeah, no, and this basically, it really gets me mad. I asked for a flyer because I wanted to see their perspective.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they call me, oh, you're a hypocrite. You should be like in the same side as the illegal immigrants, and I'm like, no, because they are illegal. They came here, they broke the law. I came here the nice way.
I'll put this down. This person's gonna flash me. Oh, okay, no, we're good.
Oh, I know her.
Oh yeah. Oh, anyway, yeah, she likes to do
Puerto
that. Okay, well,
Rico.
it's nice to meet you.
Suavecito.
Excuse me, sorry.
Despacito.
Hi, how you doing? I saw that you were doing a bunch of interviews. I could just be one more for you.
Favorito.
I'm a Zionist?
Yeah, you're
Zionist. Shit.
You're a known Zionist.
Wait. how am I a Zionist? And what's bad about being a Zionist?
We don't talk to Zionists.
We don't talk to Zionists. Okay, how am I a Zionist? How am I a Zionist? Okay, can we start fresh? You trust this guy?
Yes, I do.
Why?
I'm
don't
not.
understand why.
I don't talk to Zionists either.
Oh, damn. She's a Zionist. Damn, that shit's fucking crazy. He's a fucking Zionist.
Can I interview you?
Nah, bro, you can't fucking talk to him. He's like Hitler, bro.
I know.
I don't know,
can interview
people
you?
are so dumb.
Oh, awesome. Take your time. Khomeini was. They killed him. Wow.
Who are you, by the way?
My name is Nate Friedman.
Okay. What do you do?
What's that?
What do you do?
I interview people.
Okay. What are you affiliated with?
I'm affiliated with myself. I work for myself. So when you're talking to me, you're just talking to me.
All right.
Okay, so you got glasses in the cafe. What makes you hide your face like this?
Resistance.
What's that?
Resistance.
Resistance. And what are you resisting?
This fascist government.
Which one?
This government.
Trump's government?
Trump's government.
What makes them fascist?
Imperialism all over the world. Destabilization. Middle East. I'm from the Middle East.
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna sit on my
Intel.
asshole and say.
I actually don't know how to say Middle Eastern in Arabic.
You can say that it's not gonna affect no. It's not
أنت
gonna affect
عربي? No, I don't know if he's Arab, but I mean,
Where are you from?
kind of, it's a generalization. He probably is Arab.
My fucking family's getting bombed in the Middle East. So why the fuck should I stay at home when I should be here?
Yeah.
Every fucking
Are
day.
you saying that all of our tax money is going to the Middle East?
Yeah, it's
All of it?
Israel going to the Middle East. We're paying the healthcare of Israel. If you're not aware of this right now you are.
Sure.
So you can say whatever the fuck you want. You can say, oh, this is not going. This is going to benefit us. It's going to benefit the shareholders. It's going to benefit Trump.
No, I appreciate it. I didn't know that all of our tax money was going there.
Fucking grocery prices are going to go up.
Yeah.
Gas is going to go up. Everything.
Where are you from in the Middle East?
Egypt.
Egypt. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Would
Masri.
you like to see Israel wiped out?
I actually know how to say that in Arabic.
I don't know what this guy really wants, honestly.
Nate, I just gotta say, I really appreciate all the work you do. Big fan of yours.
Good. I don't think that's like very hard to.
Yeah, I asked them that it's like that it's not real. A lot of folks are saying that the number's not real.
Inflated.
I've heard 7,000, as if 7,000.
How do I have one view if it literally shows 2 views? Whatever. It shows that even YouTube is inaccurate. But I heard like botting is very hard to do on YouTube. You can't really do it.
With them now. See if we can get an interview. This is what it looks like, though. This is what you guys can see.
Or I don't know, but it's usually a 1-to-1 ratio. That's what I heard. Wait, I'm 704 again?
So you know Taher because we've exposed him many times in the past and even confronted him, and here we go again. And after this,
Yeah, see, and in Drops, in Heatseeker, I'm actually terrible. Like, I'm Diamond 2, you see everyone else is like, not even close.
It's been months, dude. One conversation. Taher, please give me a conversation, buddy. Do they give you a bonus for being ready to protest like this?
That was a good shot. Look, it hit the best trajectory, basically. If it was more in the corner, then it...
Taher doesn't want to talk, you know?
We will continue to stand with every single person under U.S. and Israeli bombs until this scourge is permanently fixed. We will march every day.
So actually, this you can show. This actually used to be a migrant shelter. I know this is a different kind of video. I'm obviously not going to talk in too much detail about it. Do you see why it's all wrapped up? So that Colombian woman, this is the hotel that she was referencing. She was talking about the Road Hotel, and you can see that's why it's all boarded up. This is a beautiful 4-star hotel. We covered this hotel extensively. This is where we put up illegal immigrants for years here. This is a hotel where you're paying $400 a night for. It was totally closed off for years. This is a huge...
That was a really... Bro, I hit the ball over him. There is literally a very low chance he would have gotten it.
Oh, yeah, I remember
7 months ago.
Yeah, how are you?
How are you?
Things going?
You're
back out here.
I'm back out here.
So
just
am
like
I.
you.
I'm back out here too.
So
I think, did I have the same one?
What's that?
Did I have this one?
No, this is a new one. You had, I remember you had dog walking Trump. I think it was Netanyahu dog walking Trump. Tell me, has your opinion changed at all recently?
God, after last night,
Yeah.
no, not really.
No.
No.
I remember our conversation well. We talked about how you were kind of on the fence actually when we were speaking because Iran was enriching their uranium. You weren't sure how you felt about it. So how you feel?
What?
Obviously, you dislike Trump. That sign's made that clear.
Yeah, but that's not. I mean, that's separate.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
What?
Separate. Yeah. So
you know, from my
Whoa,
understanding,
these guys'
what I've seen
win
so
rates
far
are
is that
super
they're talking about
low.
this imminent threat of
That's
Iran using nuclear weapons on,
Bro, our win rates are better than theirs, but by so little. It's actually terrible, their win rate.
I don't think we would have gone in.
And my teammates' win rate is
Because
also
why
bad.
haven't we gone into Korea? They have nuclear weapons. We haven't tried to take out that regime.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So
Oh,
to me, it just seems
that's
like
a nice
they
shot.
really don't have them.
what do you think that this is about then?
I'm not quite sure.
If you guys want to see the rest of that interview and the full interviews for everything that's in this video, it's up as a live stream on my channel. You can check it out now. And if you want to know more about that migrant shelter that she was talking about and the other migrant shelters around New York City, I've attached some of those videos in the description as well. And before you guys go, the absolute best way to support the channel is to go on
Oh, that was a
Use
good
code
try.
25 to sign up. It is a very cool website where you can just see the predictions on so many things that you couldn't even believe. So check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.
I would fully
I mean, I don't like that he's supporting prediction markets. I think that's what he did, but I mean, he's not a news agency or whatever it's
In
called.
our region, in the Middle East, international law, democracy, liberalism doesn't play a role like tradition, religion, and our ancient cultures. That's valid.
That was a bit laggy, but that was
I
crazy.
think that you guys in the West do not really understand this concept.
Your sign says you are a Zionist, right?
Yeah.
This is your belief, and you believe that
Okay, it is a bit
the
laggy.
future of your land, right?
I wasn't
So,
mistaken.
Zionism, so just so we agree, how I would consider Zionism is you support a Jewish state, an ethnically Jewish state.
Yeah.
Would you say this?
Yeah.
So my main question though is you say Palestinians are part of the future of our land. Now, Palestinians are not the Jewish people, right? You wouldn't say that.
Right.
Right? So if the Palestinians are your people and the people of the ethnically Jewish state,
Okay.
they're a part of it. They seem like conflicting ideas to have an ethnically Jewish state that also has non-Jews as part of what you would consider your people.
Wait, do you want to say that in the current state of Israel, by the way, I'm talking now about Palestinians in Judea, Samaria, and Gaza. This is in the future, but do you want to say that now, in the current state of Israel, non-Jews,
They just both.
Muslims who are, by the way, this is proportion of them consider themselves as Palestinians, they are not part of the state of Israel currently? You want to say to me that now that the state of Israel doesn't include also non-Jews?
The state of Israel does include non-Jews?
Currently. Does it include or does it not include non-Jews?
So, like non-Jews live there. Do you mean like non-Jews live within Israel's borders? Yes, that's just true.
Right.
Right.
I'm saying basically that in the future, we, the Jewish people, should restore our sovereignty also over Judea, Samaria, and Gaza, and offer the Palestinians free conditions to be part of Israel as partners, as citizens and residents.
They need to meet conditions.
Of course.
What are these conditions?
I will tell you. First condition, I mean, the condition is to recognize that this is a Jewish sovereignty. We don't have to agree. You ask me, recognize that this is a Jewish sovereignty and they're going to be part of it. Accept the 7 Noahide laws, are basically universal laws. And basically, wait a second, you asked a question, we're having a discussion. And basically, live within Jewish rule as partners. By the way, now you are British, right?
No, I'm American.
No, you're American.
Yeah.
Bro, he made it harder. It's red when that happens. I actually support him helping.
They need to stand to some criteria, right? Yes or no?
No, actually, I would say that they can move to America, but I
What?
don't
Oh,
believe
okay.
in this idea that for someone to move to America, they would have to surrender any type of culture. And I hear some people talk about morals. I don't believe morals should be based in culture. I could get into my philosophy of them, but I more so believe that morals are innate. So no, I would actually disagree that like there are these conditions that like you need to recognize that. I don't think you need to surrender your culture to be in America. No.
But basically, anyone that
Oh, it's 6-4. Well, we're probably winning, but it's not a win yet.
Right? When you talk, I listen. When I talk, you listen.
That's fair. That's fair. Sorry, apologies. That's just a bad habit of mine. That's
He almost hit it out.
Bamba is very good, by the way. It's good now, by the way, that it's cold. I'm freezing.
Right.
Every country have some sets of laws
Hands on me, bro.
to
Hands on me.
include to include also let's say indigenous people to become part of the system. By the way, Switzerland, for example, where my awesome brother lives, you cannot become a Swiss citizen if you're not applying to certain laws and for a certain time, and then you need to do some exams. For example, every country has their own standards.
When I'm talking about conditions, and I'm just trying to clarify that. I'm trying to see.
I think I'm getting alarms for when there's
cultural assimilation. They need to accept your culture.
when there's bombs in Israel.
Okay. So what are you
talking about? Unity, but not uniformity.
Oh my
I want
god.
them to maintain their identity. To be Muslims, to be with their unique identity. I do not want them to be Jewish. You understand? And I believe in the concept of unity and not uniformity.
Okay. But they need to follow what you were mentioning the 7
Yeah,
laws.
by the way, it's a very universal law that most humanity follow. Not to abolish the name of the Lord, not to do sexual conducts, not to hurt animals, not to steal, not to kill, to have courts of law. Something that most humanity follow anyhow.
Damn.
Okay, but so you don't believe though it should be secular?
Well, this is the question: what is secular, what is religious? I'm a secular person myself.
Really?
I believe in God, but I don't do all the 613 Jewish commandments, okay? And I believe that, even every Jew, not all the Jews do all the 613, and they still are Jewish. But we have in our ancient traditions a way to include non-Jews to be part of our system, which we haven't applied yet from our sources. That's basically what I claim. But not to make them
Oh my god.
Jewish or to make them religious, but to have them in their own unique identity.
It's not really easy to save that, by the way. And I did do the right move. That's how hard it is to save. You need to
I'm not saying that you guys are idol worshippers.
save
I'm not
it,
saying that.
Ariel.
But
Well, you don't know what I am.
yeah, I'm asking. I assume maybe I'm wrong.
Well, what are you
No
assuming?
disrespect. You're a Christian, right?
No. Like when you're talking about, or never mind. It's irrelevant. It's relevant.
Okay. I'm just saying that we have much more in common, but unfortunately, they do not see us the way we see ourselves. They do not see us that we are indeed the children of Israel. They do not believe that our
Easy.
Torah is valid. And by the way, I claim that religion is
That was
very, very
easy.
important for
I know it was easy, but this guy's actually good. I might not win.
recognition. I believe this conflict is based on religion, or religious dispute.
So here's what I will believe.
Okay.
And I want to see where you're dissenting. I would fully support a secular, non-ethnic, democratic state that comes around through peace, where people follow the laws that the democracy in places. Do you agree with this?
I disagree very much, and why? I want to tell you with all due respect, in our region, in the Middle East, international law, democracy, liberalism doesn't play a role like tradition, religion, and our ancient cultures. That's valid for both Muslims and Jews, by the way. And I think that you guys in the West do not really understand this concept. I'm not trying to impose my belief on you. No. Just trying to maybe get you to understand where we come from. And when I say where we come from, I think that also Muslims will agree with me and disagree with you regarding that. We want them to be democratic, following, be liberal, not to be religious, basically.
On the Muslim thing, I'm sure there are quite a few Muslims who would agree with me, disagree with me on that. You are correct. But I also know a lot of Muslims who I'm very close friends with, who do believe in democracy and who do agree with me on this.
By the way, democracy is not against the rule of law or human rights or freedom of choice and freedom of speech. But democracy is not the primary value of most of the people in my region.
So very good. So you don't consider Israel a democratic state?
No, I do consider Israel democratic. I believe Israel should be more Jewish and more democratic. I believe that Israel today is much more...
Bro, I don't know how I did that. I think I did fake him, but it didn't look like it in the replay. Let me go all the way back here. Okay.
More real Jewish political system is something that has yet to be implemented in Israel.
A real political system.
Jewish political system.
So you would want a Jewish political system.
Yeah.
So that's what you would see as a Jewish state, a Jewish political system.
Yes.
Nice.
And the Muslims, regardless of if you are Jewish or not, should live and abide by the Jewish political system.
I didn't mean to do that, I just meant to score it, but I mean that's a good goal anyway.
You know, like you have in America, you have a unique American liberal democracy, right? That everybody, Americans and non-Americans, abide under, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same concept.
So
similar concept. You understand what I'm saying? I don't believe in uniformity. I don't believe also in equality. I believe in uniqueness. I do believe in equality under the law, but each and every country has a different unique law, right? Makes sense?
don't you think, though, because in the West, democracy evolved out of something, right? It evolved out of feudalism. Now, sure, there's a strong lack of democracies in the Middle East. Do you not think they can evolve into democracies, though?
I don't think we should tell them how to rule over themselves. But I believe actually that they have a unique rule of even Sharia in their countries. For me, it's legitimate. It's not illegitimate. Because I do not want them, I do not want to enforce on them something that is foreign from their ancient traditions.
You did just say, though, that they should have to live under Jewish laws. Now, you did say that most of that Jewish law in the land of Israel, which you wish to expand to where they live.
No, I don't say that. I say river to the sea. I don't say Iraq or Jordan or...
The Palestinians specifically, though.
Yes.
The
Nice.
borders, you wish to expand into the land that is currently under control
Mediterranean
by
Sea
Palestinian
and
groups. So you do wish to expand the current political borders
100%.
to where those people
Sure.
live and having them live under Jewish laws that are foreign to them.
Well, this should be in conversation. And this should be with also a trade-off. I mean, we end the military role. We open the door to them to be part of Israel, and they also accept the legitimacy of the state of Israel, what they do not accept nowadays, by the way.
But why should they? Why should they have to do this?
Okay, this is a very interesting question. I believe that if they are really loyal to their own code, and also to history and to justice, what is justice for you? I tell you what is justice for me, okay? It means that they have justice that's in one balance, and we have justice.
Nice. It's very possible to win for him, but I don't think
it should be something holistic to them and to us. So justice to us means that we have a commitment to return to our ancient homeland, and they have also to respect and show that as partners, and for that to create justice for them and to us in the one big picture.
So, my question, though, because you talk about one big picture, so for this wider state, would they incorporate any sort of Muslim, Palestinian tradition into the wider, overreaching state?
This is basically, I believe, that because I believe also to include in that a federal system. You know, you live in America, right? Yes, they do.
Yes, we're on.
Texas. All my exes live in Texas. Right. Like Texas has different laws than New York or California, right? But they all function under the sovereignty of Washington.
Correct.
Right? I believe the same way or similar way should be also in the land of Israel or in the state of Israel. For example, Tel Aviv should be secular Jewish Israeli with certain laws that are more liberal.
I wasn't gonna score that even without the block.
Bethlehem should be something unique, Muslim or Christian, that also Jews can live, like everybody can live everywhere. Basically, again, what is fitting to certain areas is not fitting to all the areas. You understand what I'm saying?
Of course, though. I am understanding what you're saying. I don't know if necessarily agree with it, but I think I'm understanding your ideology better now. Now, here would be my question, though. So, when we formed the United States of America, the 13 colonies came together, because we knew we had to have a central government. The 13 colonies came together. We debated a constitution until we could, most of us at least, we could agree that this is something we were okay with living under. And it took a lot of aspects from different states, different ideologies, until we formed something we can agree together. Now, in your future, the central state in Israel is a Jewish one, right? It's a politically Jewish one. But if you're trying to draw this analogy to how America works, then ideally this central state in Israel should involve all these different groups coming together and creating some kind of mixture system, not just a politically Jewish system, but one that is found to be, like, has aspects of that all parties are okay with, all parties consent to living under, and respect all parties.
That's not the difference from what I'm saying. I'm saying that if we talk about, look, maybe the difference between you and me is that I believe that this concept is about religion. It's about a lot to do with the religious dispute between Islam and Judaism. By the way, everything that I'm saying until now will not come to any solution. It is going to be a new dynamic between Judaism and Islam. So until there's going to be legitimacy of Jewish rule in the eyes of the Islamic Ummah, there's not going to be any solution. And when there's going to be legitimacy of them to us coming back to our land, there's not going to be any situation of creating a joint future that they can also join us, live within Jewish rule.
So,
do you understand, by the way, the concept of what do you think is the main problem, like the main reason for the conflict, in your opinion?
I would say the main reason for the conflict is, I would blame it on ethnic nationalism. Like I said before, I very much disagree with ethnic nationalism. I feel like what the source it came from was different ethnic groups couldn't live in peace. And I think you agree that that is not true. And I think in most cases, and Israel's one example, where we tried to draw lines on borders based on ethnicity, what actually ends up happening is, I mean, you can look at South Asia, like India and Pakistan too. What actually ends up happening is these two ethnic states just kind of end up fighting each other. And I would say that's what's going on right now.
Okay. But do you understand that here, the source for the conflict is that there's no Islamic recognition and legitimacy of Jewish rule, any Jewish rule in any part of the land of Israel or Palestine? Do you understand this concept, or you disagree?
I don't.
It's a theological dispute more than anything, if you ask me. Maybe we probably disagree, but do you understand this concept?
I don't. I think I understand the concept. I don't know if I agree with it.
Right. Because I think that you view the world from a more liberal, secular.
I definitely do. I definitely do.
I understand. But again, that's what I'm trying to tell you from the beginning. In our region, religion plays a major role in every aspect of life. And if we will not give an answer how to solve the religious dispute, there's not going to be any political solution. That's what I try to tell the people from the West. That, look, you cannot view with your goggles, okay, with your Western goggles, with all due respect, a region which is not Western.
I think most of the stuff you're saying, I can agree with up until the point that of this idea
of the solution.
that the central government has to be a politically Jewish system.
Okay.
I think most of the other stuff, federalism, recognizing areas' own right to have their own types of laws, recognizing that there needs to be some form of unity to come by. I think most of this I can agree with. I think the one thing I disagree with
Why is he eating?
is that the idea that the central government has to be a politically Jewish system.
Okay, so we can differ, but you know, that's what I believe, that's what you believe, and it's all good.
All right, well, I was just curious to see what you actually believe, but so thank you for your time.
Thank you. I'm super cool. What do you study, by the way?
I'm a law student.
That explains. Take care and good luck.
Working across teams is tough, but Asana helps you handle it. That's because Asana is where humans and AI coordinate work together. AI can spot roadblocks and assign work in a snap.
How did that happen?
And everyone stays on track. That's how work gets handled. That's Asana. Visit us at asana.com. That's ASANA.com.
That's someone.
This is us flying a drone into a hotel. This is us blowing up a building, and this is us blowing up a parking lot. And I think that there's one more. Yeah, that's another parking lot right there. And yeah, this is great. Maybe they blew up a 7-Eleven. So that's great. And when does this movie come out? I don't know. They've got to get the actors for it. What is this? Here's what happened. Oh, this is what.
Today, we launched Operation Roaring Lion, an operation against the Iranian terrorist regime in full cooperation with the U.S. Armed Forces. This is an operation against the world's largest sponsor of terror.
That's right.
A regime that for years has called death to Israel, death to America, death to the West. We listened to their words carefully. We watched their actions. And today, we acted. We acted because we had to. We launched this operation by seizing an operational opportunity, conducting coordinated strikes against high-level gatherings of senior figures within Iran.
I'm surprised they're not just doing these meetings over Zoom. Like, that's what I would do. I would just do, like, a WhatsApp group chat or something like that. It's like, I mean, you really get... Like, how could you think that this wasn't going to happen? Like, y'all all show up in the same place?
And security leadership.
Really? Like,
we can now
damn.
confirm that
Like
these senior Iranian regime officials were eliminated by the idea. Ali Shamkhani, advisor to
Ali Shamkhani
and Secretary of the Defense Council. Muhammad Makpoul, commander of the IRGC.
Another Rip Bozo?
Muhammad Shirazi, head of the military bureau of the Iranian supreme leader for
Shirazi.
40 years.
Wow.
Salah Asadi, the senior intelligence officer of the Supreme Command. Aziz Nasilzadeh, the Iranian defense minister, and others.
Rip Bozo.
These and other senior figures will no longer be able to advance their plan, the destruction of Israel.
Yep.
These are terrorists who have blood on their hands, who are directly responsible for the death of thousands by terror. The launch of Operation Roaring Lion comes after months of close and joint planning with the U.S. Armed Forces.
Nice.
A historic, unprecedented level of cooperation between two nations fighting side by side against terror. Our mission could not be more clear. The IDF will continue to act to remove emerging threats against Israel because the price of inaction is too high.
That's exactly it. They got to go after it. And this is, what is this here? This dude's been trying to recreate the Obama photo. It's so sad, man. These guys are, like, they're down bad, and it's so bad for them that they're trying to make fun of the Situation Room photo that Trump had.
I think it does it, but
with Marco Rubio. They're going around talking about, oh, well, look at this photo. This photo's different. Oh, my God. Like, you've been reduced all the way down to that. Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah, is alive and well. How do you know that? Well, how do you know? Well, how do you know this? Does she explain how she knows this? Oh, is this the image? Okay.
Reports that we're getting that the Ayatollah and the president of Iran were both targeted by these attacks. Can you confirm that the Ayatollah is still the leader and in power of Iran right now?
Thanks to God, they are all safe and sound.
they're all safe and sound, and
Nobody's dead. Yeah.
are they still communicating and running the country as we speak and determining which counterstrikes and military operations are coming from Iran at this
It's
time?
true. It's very no, just
The system is working because our system is very sophisticated. It is rooted in our identity, and it is based on a popular revolution.
yeah, and he's getting chatters because it's so crazy what he's gonna become.
Everything is being done in accordance with our plan.
Everything is going according to plan, guys.
Their defensive action, this act of aggression that has been going on for the whole day.
Translation, he died like a dog. How did you know? Did he just finish inside of you? Is this how you speak to women? You're utterly disgusting. Oh, God. This is what she complains about.
Oh, 2v2.
This is another political Islamist. That's really what these people are. And
he's a 49, the other guy, so it's actually fair.
Muslims and these political Islamists that want to effectively consolidate power, resources, and influence around people of their religion, and then use it to exercise their religious control among other people. That's fundamentally what they are, and she's one of these people. They will always fall off on the side of that goal, and that will always be what they do. Bouchard is disgusting. Wasn't she in the UK or something like that?
45.
Yeah, I would just deport somebody like this.
Yeah, we're on the less win rate side. That's my teammate.
Put him in jail or something. It's just crazy that people put up with this bullshit. For how long will they pretend that he's alive?
Oh, nice.
They'll probably pretend he's alive for. Oh man, that's probably a good question. I really don't know. And let's see if I can find
Marta Yellers.
Too. It is a really good game. And this is his house before and after. How has Russia not managed to do this to Zelensky for all these years? Probably because they don't want to. That's the reason why. And so let's look at this here. So that's like the before and after.
Oh.
I see. So this entire area is just pretty much gone. And his X account just posted. Yeah, I know. They posted a while ago. And the school that was bombed in Manab, the SF missile brigade in Manab's country, Aleppo, and it plays a crucial role in Iran's defense. Oh, I mean, again, they're going to try to come up with every excuse and every justification for why it's okay or anything else. But ultimately, it doesn't really fucking matter, right? And while destroying Iranian leadership, U.S. forces again suffered no reported casualties. Man. I mean, this is like 2-0. This is crazy. Oh my God. And yep, there it is. As going as planned? Yes, going as planned. It's such a clean and precise strike. I told y'all this shit was going to happen. Like, I mean, again, these people, bro, like, they're not even on the same level, like, at all. It's not even remotely close. So, satellite imagery, I believe the Supreme Leader may have had a meeting with top officials. Yeah, sure, right? And let's see if I can find it. Oh, Ilhan Omar. This is another person who, by the way, this is another advancer of political Islam, right? This person is not an American. They have no American values. And the sooner and faster that people realize that and we deport this person, the better. I denaturalize them, take away their citizenship, seize their assets, and send them back to whatever shithole they came from. That's what I think. It is beyond time for us to get rid of these people who have come here as pirates, basically, to come and steal shit from the United States and then use it to benefit their own country. It's ridiculous. And did she lock her comments? Of course she did. Because she knows she's wrong. Trump has launched an illegal regime change war. As someone who survived the horrors of war,
it's true, but like it's good. Like every single thing is illegal. Basically, if you go according, basically every war operation has been illegal.
They had to leave and flee the country. Yeah, it's
especially every war.
Oh, really? Wow, what a surprise. And I know military strikes will not make us safer. They will inflame tensions and push the region further into chaos.
Oh,
when we abandon
hi,
democracy, we choose destruction. all of this messaging is
No,
completely
I think I
irrelevant,
just
by the way.
messed
They
up
have
there,
no
by the way.
interest and no desire
Not
to
because of
avoid
me.
any of
Okay,
this.
big
And,
shot.
what is this here? The American people are sick and tired of endless.
We were
wars,
doing
false
so good
promises
in the
and paid for
beginning.
innocent lives.
Okay, but we're
Again,
still winning.
Nobody's even died. This is just again more bullshit. And you can
Oh,
see,
okay.
right, is that like this is the reason why
What?
she's making
Okay.
her comments.
They're all so
It's
good.
because she knows that this is what's going to happen.
Can I play with you?
Princess in
Yeah,
general,
you
yeah,
can.
This is the kind of these are the kinds of people that you're importing.
I
into the
hope you
country.
can hear me.
And,
Can you hear
it's
me?
just such a huge mistake.
I want to
This
play
is
with
some
you.
other bullshit. What else did she actually type herself? Where did it go? He doesn't care about loved ones in the military. He's corrupted. Don't fall for the lies. Again, it's the same exact focus they have every single time.
No.
This is it.
By the way, it's
And
delayed.
she's mad the money's not going to Somalia. Yeah, I mean, again, I know that people might be good job as president. You're billionaire with American people, not the Iranian people who voted for you who are not billionaires. What is
Pretty
this
delayed.
This is, again, I see people that make comments like this. Like, very clearly, there are other issues in the world besides affordability. Shut up, terrorist supporter. Exactly. Thank God.
We can play now. Just like, not now, I mean after
About
this
the school
game.
children that were killed. Well, I'll pull you up. I'll see if I can find this here. And,
Yeah, I mean,
they
they killed school children, which Iran wasn't here.
And looks, as far as I know,
I
Israel
think the US
is
did
right
that.
now. I mean, maybe later. I mean, there was that whole thing that happened, and someone died.
Nice. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Nobody died.
Yeah, I'll add you.
But it seems like that's the case.
What is
I'm actually kinda
this?
shocked
Wait, I want to
that
see
it's
that.
not even more people. And Israel has nukes.
Even got it, and I still.
To Israel.
That's
the school thing
crazy.
was fake, apparently. It was the school was Iran missile misfire. Yeah, I saw that. And again, a lot of this stuff is like hard to really be certain of. But let me show you guys a few of these over here too. And oh, there's
Oh
that
my
one
God.
too. I don't know if this is new or not. I think actually that one's not. I'm not sure. And let me go and double check.
I
here.
can't believe I saved that, by the way.
The school children got educated
Okay.
and managed democracy. I mean, I hope not, right?
I can't
This is
really
here. I
do
mean,
that.
it's obviously a sad thing to have happen, but yeah, is this a real thing? Yeah, this is it. Look at that. God damn. So these are the ballistic missile warehouses in Iran? Damn.
Okay, nice.
Damn. They really had zero air defenses? Well, I mean, compared to the U.S., yeah, of course. Like, obviously.
Oh no. I hope to win. Sorry, it's overtime now.
Regime. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't
Hope
put it
I
past
can
them to
win
blow up
this.
their own kids and then blame it on Israel.
That was a
I
good.
wouldn't. I mean, they're terrorists. That's what terrorists do. You should always expect the worst. You won't
I mean, they always do that.
Jesus, look at all that.
Oh no.
Their defenses were destroyed.
Okay,
in the
that's
last
fine.
attack. Yeah, that's true too. And they got blown
Okay,
up,
take
but,
shot.
Like before that, like that was just insane. And they had a good amount of Israel bombed like 500 targets this morning. God damn. Why are the kids at school right now? Well, they're probably so they can use them as what do you call it? As
Nice. That was a good goal.
pretty clearly. And the
Okay, yeah. Let me get your
really
your
not a
name.
big surprise there too.
I'm not here.
And where are the rest of these here too?
Oh my gosh.
The US
Yeah, I really like winning.
capabilities in these strikes. For the first
Level
time ever,
661.
The U.S. military used some new capabilities in these strikes. For the first time
I
ever,
think it's
the
the
US
right
military
bumper.
used one-way
Yeah,
attack drones
X.
in combat. I think we're the first to report that, but there were
I hope
hundreds
it's
of targets.
Epic
It was
ID.
being described to me as a multi-day operation. The Iranian response has been ineffective, I'm told, but then I'm also getting reports.
What's your Epic ID? Wait, let's see. Are you
Possibly
not
135
Epic?
Shahid drones, those are Iranian drones, may have targeted the U.S. Navy base, the head of Fifth Fleet in Bahrain, and may have struck targets there. But again, we don't
I'm
have the
trying
back
to
end of the
find it.
assessment yet. We're waiting for
throwing shit
CENTCOM
against them? I guess so.
to see what has been struck, and we expect to get a briefing later today.
What?
The US military used some new capabilities in these
Okay.
strikes.
Yeah, see,
For
I
the
bet they've
first
got
time ever.
plenty of other tech, man. They've got way
Um,
more tech that they're not even using. And so I'm glad to see that. And let me go back. I'll pull this up too. The incoming reports the IRGC's naval vessels are getting their ship pushed
Wait,
into the Navy.
I'm pretty sure I know what mine is. Wait, no, you're on. Yeah, I'll send it from here. You're not on Twitch. Wait, I want to see something actually. If I send like multi-stream, if I send.
Headquarters attacked with bunker buster bombs. Gone again. There it is.
Why is it in airport?
I'll look at the other ones. The Iranian people are now burning down mosques and Islamic schools. They know where all the problems are coming from. Yep, if you oppress people with a religion like that, that's what you should expect to have happen. And where is this here?
No, it doesn't. Okay.
If Trump goes 3 for 3 and eliminates Venezuela, Iran, and Cuba, we need to put him on Mount Rushmore.
I'm pretty sure.
If he does Cuba,
Yeah.
I'm calling my kid Donald. I do actually think that if he does get rid of Cuba as well, there will be a.
Are you Epic Games, by the way? I hope it works with the people that aren't in Epic Games.
Yeah, there's the amendment, but you know, things have been going pretty well, guys. So let's just keep it up. Basis fuck 4th term. Well, I guess he'd be able to serve a 3rd term. Okay, how about that? Serve a 3rd term.
I don't remember blocking anyone. Wait.
And the Islamists, oh, here we go. The school was built on land belonging to the IRGC Navy. So this is the school too, right? And we're at the multi-layer disinformation campaign unfolding right now. International media, this is about that school that people keep trying to talk about, right? And what is this here?
Let's see, are you Steam maybe or Xbox?
Were killed in an airstrike on an elementary school. Qatar's Al Jazeera, right? Again, another just basically a propaganda
Let's see.
arm, blames Israel, while Iranian state media says it was a U.S. airstrike. But according to anti-regime media, the Sharia
Then if I go
is
Xbox,
located wall to wall with an
Steam.
IRGC
Wait, are you
Navy
Steam?
base. Why would you put a school
Are
right
you-
next to a Navy base? When you know that there's
What? Okay.
whenever you know that there's military escalation, why would you, for any reason, send your kids to school right next to the military base? Really, think about it. Why would you ever do that? That's retarded. For media reasons, exactly. It's the Hamas playbook. It's what terrorisms do. Terrorists do, excuse me. And they claimed the school was affiliated with the IRGC and that injuries from the strike were limited and misrepresented. Of course.
Well, let's see. Unknown, you know.
Surprise. And this is also like, I don't know really whether this image is accurate or not, but somebody saying that it was a failed missile launch.
Yeah, I don't see her name.
And the projectile falling is actually the reason why this.
Are you Epic or no?
Iranians, just like the Palestinians in Gaza, at the beginning of the war, immediately claimed that it was a missile fired by the United States or Israel. So this missile, I guess, went kind of flaccid halfway through, and pretty much came back down and blew up. And so, same excuses as last time? Yeah. Flying missiles from another town? Yeah, I mean, it's hard to really know this one way or another, but that seems to be the case.
Wait, ID Epic? Wait, I don't even. Oh, wait!
Video at all. I have no idea about this, but I guess we'll find out.
Hello.
And where is it here, if I can find it? And
It's, yeah, look, it's a Hello Bro Man 1, it says here. Sorry.
I saw this too. And what was the thing you're drinking? Dr. Pepper with cream soda. It's fucking delicious. I love it. And so yeah. Oh, here's another one too.
And I don't know about your ID though.
Ballistic missile slamming into the headquarters of the U.S. Navy's fleets in Bahrain. Look at this.
Yeah, I tried that. It's not. Well, let's see. Add Epic ID. Fab.
That's nasty. It's fucking delicious. I love it. I just see like all the things falling up in the air.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of crazy to see that, man. It really is.
I don't
I
know.
already looked at that before. How it started. So wait.
I mean, at least, like, you can try mine.
Wait, is this the same building? No, it is? Yeah, I didn't think so, right? Like I was about to say. No way. Yeah, I was like, wait, it doesn't even seem like it would fit in there. Okay, yeah, that's just some bullshit. Okay. Never mind. A lot of
You're
people make
trying
it
to
up
friend
whatever they
yourself.
want. So you know, again, you've got to be careful for that. I've been trying to
Oh,
avoid
Sierra.
that, but it's impossible considering how many
Seven
posts there are
Bravo.
that are, you know, inaccurate, right? And anti-regime protesters tore down a statue of Khomeini. Oh man.
Wait, what? 7.
Oh, get rid of that shit.
Yeah, I don't get it. It doesn't
I'm
work.
sure Robin Dubai has been hit. I saw that. I saw it. They flew the plane into it, or the little drone into it. Damn, look at everybody. Get them out of here. They're gonna blame Mossad? I mean, who's they? They're dead. They is dead. Like, this is what I think is kind of surprising people don't realize, is that so many of these people have just gotten totally destroyed. Like, they're fucking dead, man. One person died, 20 more were wounded after Iranian strike on Tel Aviv, Israeli media reports. Not a surprise there. Iranians celebrating. We already saw this one before. Why are
already done?
progressives and
Oh,
leftists
nice.
not condemning the fact that Islamists in Tehran are targeting civilian infrastructure in Gulf countries? Again, it's
Okay,
because
good.
they're pro-Islam. That's the reason why.
Well-
It has nothing to do with anything beyond that. Like, that's the reason. That's always what it was. That's always, I think, what it was.
Are you
But a lot of people didn't realize
South
that.
America or like Europe or
Look at the
something?
other week. What is this here of the guy?
Sure, I'll join your party instead. That's fine. It doesn't matter whether I join or you join mine.
Yes, the
I think it's fine.
I think they've been
Oh, good.
by Islamists. I don't want to show that for
Wait,
obvious
am I?
reasons.
Yeah, I'm not here. But I don't care. Whatever it is, I'll be fine.
And I think that, again, like, this is a very big difference between, like, you know, an Islamist versus, like, a Muslim. Because there's a lot of people that aren't like this that are Islamic, right? Like a lot of these other countries that they're bombing. But there's a small
Yeah.
subset of these people that are very radical.
Oh, 1v1? Okay. Wait, actually, I'm curious.
And they're violent.
I'll just go and do
those
it.
are the people that the leftists try to get behind and defend. And what is this here? Islam is suffering huge war debt today? I think it's just really Iran. It's more than Iran, anything else. And what is this here if I pull it up and find the other comments people have made? What is
Okay.
this? Holy shit. Oh, this is Pakistan? Holy
Display,
fuck.
yeah.
God damn. God damn. Oh my god. And what is
Okay.
this here if I can find it?
I mean,
They're
that's
saying
good
the
for.
entire
Oh,
country is
okay.
basically imprisoned.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
that's what happens. Oh, this is the video. Oh, this is the fucking,
Okay.
that's the hotel. Wow. Ah, damn. Sneeko?
Oh, damn, you're pretty good.
They have Sneeko?
What rank are you? Wait, you can't. You shouldn't type after me. Maybe after the next
Support
go.
from anti-Western commentators, influencers, and online personalities.
I think you're.
God.
I don't know. I'm guessing you're a champ. I
That's
don't
what
know.
happens, right? And if you read the Quran, the radical Islam is normal Islam. I think that
I
if
wouldn't
you
know
take
that.
a fundamentalist approach to a religion, you can come to it with that conclusion. But
You
I think
could
that
have
it's
beat
very
Diamond,
reasonable
maybe.
to say that there's clearly a difference between the
But you did have a
people
crazy
that are in
mistake.
Iran versus like the more reasonable Islamic people that live in
Nice.
Saudi Arabia. And then also
Yeah, maybe you're Diamond, I guess. Or Flat even, I don't. But 1v1 is completely different as well, so.
for it. Why do you think they keep killing each other? I mean, that's really what it is. Agreed? Yeah, and I think that painting with such a broad brush by saying that they're all like that, I understand there's a lot of people that feel like
Nice.
threatened by Islam, and listen, like, America's a Christian country. I want America to be a Christian country, right? I don't want to.
That was, bro, 2 of these goals were crazy. Were like peaking goals. The first one, maybe not as much.
That's
But
a Muslim is advocating for that same thing. And so
Okay.
it's important to draw that distinction because if
here.
you don't, I think that you're like, it's important to be able to isolate.
it's
down
kind of maybe counterintuitive, but in 1v1s you shouldn't really do aerials unless you're like really good.
And if they're all radicals, we would have known. Yeah, I
Unless
think
you're
that's
like
probably
super
true,
good,
right?
you shouldn't
Keep in
do
mind,
aerials.
like, Saudi Arabia took our side with this, okay? So it's not that simple. Anyway, let me go back. I'll pull up a few more of these here.
I don't know. I thought, I don't know. You intimidated me in the beginning because you had like a really good save.
Oh man, I don't get this. Watch the destruction of an American aircraft carrier. Okay, let's see it. This is Iran. Apparently, Iran blew up an American.
Yeah, it's funny. Iran gives AI generated images to Twitter. It's funny. Iran. Go to Mesa.
Wow.
Oh, nice. I wouldn't think you would have.
We lost one. That's horrible. Anti-aircraft character? Yeah, guys, that's really, really bad. It says this gameplay video is from Arma 3. Oh. I don't know how do you keep doing this over and over and over? America doesn't use oh, it's from a video game. The U.S. has just released footage from the airstrikes. Okay, have I seen this before? I think I saw that one. Yeah, I looked at some of these already. And Iran is the best marketing for that game. I might try it. Honestly, that game does look really good, doesn't it? It looks great.
But you're pretty good
yeah,
still.
You're right about that.
I mean, I'm like very good though.
Exactly.
Oh.
It wasn't an American carrier.
I feel like you would be like average, which is very good as well.
Iranian ballistic missile slamming into the ground very close to their position. Uh-oh.
Nice. Average is like a diamond 1. Or maybe less, I don't know. But TV2 it's like a diamond.
Wow. Man, that's just too bad. Actually, Israel did the deed. I mean, who knows whether they did or not. Joint operation, I think we're going to take some credit here. You're goddamn right. And what is this? CCFE captures the moment an Iranian drone arrives at the Kuwait International Airport.
See how big like the skill gaps are? It's crazy. And I'm not even like the best, I'm just diamond. Imagine if I was the
not the wiener strikes, but yeah. Wouldn't it be awesome if the counter missile would fly right beyond the actual missile and hit the target a second time?
Oh, not in.
No, it would not be awesome. It'd be awful, right? And this is from today.
You're definitely better than the person I played yesterday.
What do you mean?
He came over to visit me.
Acting on emotion is an inferior way of acting.
Like a family friend, but he's also he's the son of someone that used to work at my dad's. I don't know what I was doing at my dad's job.
That will be detrimental to you.
Oh, okay. Okay, I don't think that's it.
Or even taken seriously, or even discussed as a legitimate alternative.
Okay. Oh no, that's it.
If I can find, oh yeah, is this a new one? I think it might be.
Okay.
Man, Boston Public Library.
Oh, nice save. Let's see if...
That's right.
Oh my! Oh, that was close. That's really hard for me, by the way.
Asman started this, calling to Trump to. I'm the reason why Trump did this. I mean, listen, guys. I appreciate it, but I don't think that's really the reason why. Okay. And as much as people might think that, I'm not really, you know, I'm not really that guy, right? And it's just good to see it. Man, this is in Tel Aviv. This is where they bombed the what do you call it? Fucking Israel. That's what it is. Terrible year to be a liberal. Yeah, I know. And also, why are all those Iranians who left not fighting for their own freedoms? Well, I mean, they all are. I mean, let's be honest. They all are, of course. And let me see here. Israel bombed 20 volleyball players. I don't know if I can show this, obviously, for, you know, obvious reasons.
20 volleyball? I don't even think that's...
Probably a lot, I'll tell you that. And how did Israel have the intelligence? Uh-oh. Is this... No, I can't really see what it says.
Bro, all I needed there was speed. I didn't have so that.
China will not strike or join the war because it's been weakened economically. I don't think China wants to do.
By the way, most people that wear my diamond tag are diamond 1s, or people that barely are in diamond. I'm like diamond 2, so.
Them from Iran.
And I even got to plat 3 in 1v1, which means I beat some champs. What? Okay, that was good.
Like, that's what I would do.
See, like, sometimes, like, I think you're a freestyler, like, I don't know. Like, it's a different skill set. It's better than, it's a different skill set. Like, you're technically not as good at, like, playing against people, but, like, I don't know, that's, like, really crazy to do that, in my opinion.
Yeah, clearly. And have your editor's clip in the comments about emotional logic and decision making, clear, concise. Yeah, I mean, again, I just... The people that are
that was crazy. I can't do that, by the way.
Person like that, and you rely on them, that person will make your life worse eventually, because that's a person who doesn't really care about making the right decision.
What is
They're
that?
just making a decision
Okay.
that makes themselves feel good.
Wait, I
And I
wanna
think that's a really scary place to be in. And if you're dealing with a person like that, it's going to.
And then it went to the other side and it went in.
Let me see what this says.
IDF putting out where they're at right now in the process here as these escalations.
Are you a Spanish speaker? Maybe something else, or maybe not at all. Maybe you're in English. I mean, I know you're in English, but do you speak other languages? Really, whatever. You can ask that later.
Information about this too, and then I'll update the rest of it. Where'd the rest of it go? This is the Saudi Arabian Air Base. Oh, is this a new one? I think it might be.
It's hard. Literally, it's basically impossible to type while playing Rocket League. Like, you would be bronze.
I don't want to hear about people
Yeah.
that are banned in chat. Don't give a fuck. And they're just reloading. Yeah, sure. And anyway, Trump said to China, you stay out of Iran, we'll stay out of Taiwan. I have no idea. I mean, like,
See, how do you do
They're
that?
gonna let Taiwan go. I doubt it. It's nice to see Trump reminding Americans that
Maybe you are a better,
to use it.
a better 2v2 rank than you are a 1v1 rank.
Our chief national security
feel
correspondent,
like-
Jennifer Griffin. She's got some breaking news.
I don't know, a lot of 1v1 is just not going for aerials. So like, even that, like, I mean, I see her pretty good with aerials, but still, it's
Ali Khamenei, the Ayatollah, was killed along
not really good. That's why it's your worst, probably your worst
earlier today that launched
mode, because
strikes the last
it's the opposite of aerials for 1v1s, unless you're like Grand Champion or SSL. You shouldn't be doing aerials.
the strike had to be moved up based on intelligence and this so-called target of opportunity. There was a deliberate decision
Nice.
to accelerate the timeline and to strike during.
So you don't have to be that. You just do that, then I...
Like, I don't even understand, like, this is
Oh, that's not good either, because if I failed that, then you would have... Yeah, that's not even something you do in a 1v1.
Right? I mean, that's clearly what
Normally.
happened. I feel like that's obviously what happened. Duh.
Extremely unusual.
Here, this is what you do, but I missed.
During the daytime, but they wanted to catch the senior leadership off guard.
I mean, it went in the goal and then
Ramadan, and it was also
like it, I'm pretty sure it went
and that's when
behind the line.
opportunity and dropped those 30 bombs on the compound,
That's a
and
lot.
the U.S.
30
simultaneously launched strikes
Holy
against
shit.
all of the military targets that then we've seen today. I've also learned that the U.S. alone, the U.S. military alone, has carried out nearly 900 strikes in the last airstrikes in the last 12 hours. That is an incredibly high number of strikes in the first 12 hours of this operation.
Hey, James, John. So the one thing that
What the hell happened? Just a second, my audio might have died out on me again. I keep having this happen. It's very annoying. Give me 1 second. I'll pull this up and.
That's not something you would do in a 1v. I don't know why.
Audio thing crashed. I keep having this happen. I don't know why this happens. I think it's because I never restart this computer. But if I restart it, it causes other
See,
issues.
that's why aerials are bad. in
one of
1v.
the big reasons why Midnight Hammer and the 12-Day War were so successful was because
It's like, it's the most annoying mode for you. I'm like, I would say I'm plat 2 in the 1v1s, and like I was plat 3, and rarely, even more rarely plat 1.
so brilliant on the part of the Israelis is they managed to attract, to bring together top members of the IRGC
Okay, this isn't what I should be doing, but
do we
I did it.
They're stupid. Like, duh.
know what the Mossad's potential role was here in making sure that they
Oh,
had everybody in
that was a bad play by me, and I would say a normal shot by you, but you still got a shot, so that's pretty good. That's still pretty good. Okay, now I'm like,
I would assume every operation.
I want to see the ratios. The ratio is like,
the Middle Ages.
that's like, oh, okay, now it's even more. Now it's like 3 times more gold. Okay.
Lebanon and the drawing together of those leaders as well, taking out
It's not like a Jinxie versus Muskie where he barely scored one goal.
attack and strike and intelligence that really only the Israelis are capable of. And so I think it makes sense that it was their warplanes that struck the compound, but I found it very interesting.
So it was Israelis that actually blew it up. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that.
Interesting that the U.S. Had to agree to move up the timeline based on this target of opportunity, and that senior officials both in Israel as well as in the United States believe that 5 to 10 top Iranian
See, like, what is this type of freestyling in your early level? I don't know, it's crazy in my opinion. That's a really good freestyle. I see people in Champ that, like, only in Champ they are as good as you.
Attacks on
And
US
like,
military bases
I don't know.
in the Middle East.
So you have like Champ freestyling skill. Oh, nice, that was good.
missiles fired by Iran today.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Some of them have been missiles, some drones
Oh.
targeting various U.S. military bases.
Oh,
A lot of
nice.
people may not realize that the U.S.
Yeah,
has
you can
bases
say
in
that. Good
almost
job.
every Gulf country.
That's
so
right.
from Oman to Kuwait to UAE to Qatar, as well as in
That's the right move, I just failed.
from a very
But that's
senior,
what I should have done. Nice shot.
that the U.S. base, the Sultan Air Base in Saudi Arabia, is currently under attack by Iranian ballistic missiles, and that the Saudis are currently shooting down those missiles. But this is a big escalation, and we reported earlier today how significant it was that the Saudis had decided to get off the sidelines and decide to say that they were joining in this operation against Iran once Iran.
They never liked Iran. Like the MBS, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, called Khamenei Hitler. Like, I mean, he called him Hitler. Like, I don't know why anybody thought that they were going to be on the same side is, like, retarded. He clearly said that.
Fired missiles into
Oh,
territory, because they're also firing into some of the areas where oil is in Saudi Arabia. So the countries like Oman, UAE, and Oman has come off the sidelines as well and is criticizing Iran for the strikes against UAE, Qatar, Jordan, and Saudi Arabia.
Right. The fact that Iran is throwing all these ballistic missiles at countries in the region, I mean, could be read as the death knell of a regime that is on its last legs.
It's over.
Because
it's obviously over. I mean, like, they're getting bombed. Like, there's a million ships around them. Israel knows where all of their guys are. All of their main guys are dead. I mean, like, it's
They have,
obviously
like,
over.
I heard they have a lot of people
Their desperation
behind the leader that can also operate if the leader is dead.
Sandra, you asked about the
So now I think we're one layer in, maybe more. I don't know, but they have like more than 4 layers or something of who will be the leader of Iran if the other person dies. They have like 4
Iran just kind of firing everything that it's got at everybody in the region as it crumbles. The question is, how many ballistic missiles does it have? And I'm sure that our ability to defend against them is finite. I mean, how much do we...
Okay, 3 times. No,
well, I think we have plenty of missile defense
I mean,
right now.
do you really think that they didn't plan for that? I mean, realistically, right? I mean, do you actually think they didn't plan, or, like, they don't have an idea of how many missiles they have? They can track individual people's locations in real time and then cross-reference them with other locations in real time. I mean, obviously we know this.
I mean, it's not infinite. But what I have learned is that Iran has fired about 300 missiles today. They have about 2,000 long-range missiles and 2,000 shorter-range missiles. That is really significant because they were building up. Remember, a lot of those missile supplies were a
Wow, so they used a lot of missiles.
But it seems, and sources have told that one of the reasons it was so urgent and needed that Israel and the United States felt that they needed to act is that if Iran had had another year, they would have had 1,000 more ballistic missiles. They're building them at such a pace.
And that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand is that the sooner that you shut this down, the less effort it takes. So it's like the more that you allow these people to consolidate more military power, the more they're going to consolidate more military power. And then whenever you finally have to deal with it, because it's inevitable that you will be even more painful.
Despite having lost so many last year.
Jen, before you go, and we have a live look at the White House. I'm being told right now we have not heard directly from
what a shot!
Iran, for that
I just pinched it on him and then he got it.
Death, correct?
Probably because they're not ready.
We have not heard an official comment on the record statement. I imagine they would let that be announced by the president.
Got it.
Like I accidentally almost scored a crazy shot on
I
myself.
think we're getting our first pictures from inside the Situation Room.
We saw that already.
This is from obviously Mar-a-Lago as the president traveled there yesterday after he left Texas from Mar-a-Lago.
Like those shots are easy, and that's the only aerial I know.
Fucking around. I'll link you all the video, and so that's really what happened. And so yeah, they're gonna bomb. They're gonna try to attack the the fucking Saudi Arabian base and everywhere else. People said that there's missiles being shot off. Is this accurate? I'm not hearing it.
Oh, that's it. Nice shot.
Alright. Hi guys.
Oh no, not even 3 times more.
We've done something really special with this album.
No, I think this is like the wrong one. We'll see if there's any of these bombs. So people said there's like a missile alert? How do people know that?
Oh. Well, one, people are there. Second of all, there's a website.
For every single American who voted for President Trump.
Ooh.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Wait, is there a
President Trump,
alarm in Israel right now?
and God bless America.
Wait, I wanna see.
We can't wait until Iran is free and we can welcome you back to our country with open
What? I
arms and
didn't
being
remember
allies
this.
that we used to be before the Islamic regime took over our country.
Oh, there's something now.
That's right.
That's it.
Wait, I didn't hear
Thank
it.
you. Thank you so much, and God
Okay,
bless America.
whatever. Oh.
I think she was the one that called out. She called out Cenk Uygur for making up a bunch of bullshit about Iran being like
Yeah,
the
that's
protests
right.
being funded
Wait,
by
you watched
Israel.
that? That's good.
And she was one of the main people. The terrorist Islamic regime talking about Israel over whenever Mashazad publicly defects. Oh boy. And I don't know if that's her or not. Let me go back and pull these up. Holy shit. Thank you, Pierre. Wow. And I don't know where the missiles are, where people were getting that from. I have no idea. The Iran multicam just zeroed in on Tel Aviv. Is that true? Like, I've got so many of these open, it's hard for me to keep up with everything. Oh, it did. Okay. All right, let's see it. We'll see if there's more missiles that fall.
So Jerusalem is the capital of Israel, but like Tel Aviv is where, like, it's the cool. I don't
According to
know.
latest intelligence, more than 25 senior officials were
Where
eliminated
people
in
that
the
are
strikes. Yeah, I
wealthy
heard
go,
that
and it's the best vacation. But it is Jerusalem is ancient and things like
I missed
that.
it? There's no way I missed it.
What?
Oh
my
okay,
God.
I'll tell you this, right?
That was good.
If I missed it, that means there probably wasn't much to miss, right?
Wait, I wanna see
And
it.
so probably nothing really happened. I have Israel, we got a missile arm.
That's a double
We are
shot.
in, we just ran
I
into
think
shoulders.
that counts as a double shot.
Okay, I guess we'll just wait and see if something else happens. Yeah, early warning for launch.
I mean, there's still a missile I heard of 27 minutes ago.
So we'll wait and see what happens.
It was actually a lot of missiles. Or like, no, it's probably one, but they don't know where it will be, so
Bombs are striking? Well, I don't know.
they have it in a long range, and then they cancel some of
I
them.
don't see that. Yeah, it's not even over there. I'm not seeing any of this at all. How do you think the conflict ends? My opinion is that the conflict will probably end when, it will probably be over when, I mean, I don't know if they're going to have to do any more strikes. Because it depends on if they're going to surrender. I do think losing the Supreme Leader is like a massive, like huge, gigantic fucking loss for them. It's tremendous. So.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do something crazy there.
And,
which, by the way, even that was crazy for me.
Just gonna keep attacking them until they surrender,
but it's
right?
normal. It's more normal. But
Because you've got to keep in mind that
thought you were gonna do like a I think that's what you were trying to do, by the way. Oh no, I could have literally even scored that.
They lost their queen on the chessboard. Well, they lost pretty much that and a lot. Like all they have left basically are the pawns.
Yeah, I mean
like all the leadership is basically done.
Like the queens are, it's way different. There's like kings that are degraded, and like the queen. There's no queen. They're male supremacists.
Alright, let's get it. Let's see what happens.
The queen is invaluable.
Jerusalem being attacked? Yeah, I know. Iran or pedos in our government? There's always people that try to bring that up.
Oh.
It's pretty easy to say that the Epstein stuff is bad.
Nice.
Also Iran is bad. You're making it's a false choice. The idea that you can either care about Iran or care about Epstein.
See you, bro.
Is stupid. And the only people that are advocating and saying stuff like that are people trying to.
I think you had to go soon. Or maybe it was. Yeah. It was 20-7. I can't claim the 3 to. I can't claim that ratio.
Yeah, I know. I can't really do much about that. Hopefully they can turn it down on their side. Where Iran has and never will attack U.S. soil.
Wait, I don't get it. Wait, let's see this map.
I mean, like again,
only north, but not even north, like the lower north part.
There's a dumbass lefty here made some shit argument. 72% of Americans were against this. Do you think that's accurate or a bunch of shit? I think that 72% of Americans would be against
32 minutes ago. I don't remember my thing was off. Let's see when my. Yeah, I was supposed to hear this.
And there's one right there. That's like 2. I'm not seeing any explosions.
Oh yeah, wait.
That actually, yeah, just. That's the Iron Dome W.
Maybe it's hard to hear. Wait, let's.
They're shutting it down. We'll see what happens. You missed stuff by answering stupid questions? I didn't miss this. I didn't miss that at all. We'll see if there's any more of these. Oh. Oh.
Oh, it's this one, yeah. This one.
There's a flash. I hope nobody gets hurt in Israel. I mean, I hope none of the civilians get hurt, period, right? I mean, like, you've got
Volume Master has been,
the Iranians that get hurt indirectly from, like, the bombing, I mean, these are people that probably don't even support the government. And, obviously that's always I mean, you have civilians that get killed. It's always a tragedy. It's unavoidable. If you have a conflict like this, it's unavoidable. You're going to have civilian casualties. But, it doesn't make it any less of a tragedy and any less sad.
Let me go shit. I'm gonna be back. Ayaza short Hi guys, it's good.
Hamas is back married
Was
to
there a
embassies-
strike?
Embassies? Yeah, of course it is.
No.
You want to see missile interception I filmed on my phone? I don't know, man. If you're able to send it to a mod or
Where's
something,
the-
and, like,
yeah,
link
it's
on a
not
tweet or
here.
something, maybe they can link it there. I'd rather a Patriot missile and THAADs fell over there than hit the East
Yeah,
Coast.
that's not even-
definitely. People keep posting war
Not
thunder
even that
footage
one.
claiming it's Iran. I've already fallen for it 3 times. Honestly, that's
Not
a really
even
good
this
advertisement for
one.
War Thunder. I'll be real, like that's a damn good advertisement. Is there anything else?
I
here?
think it was
I'm gonna
this
see
one,
if
yeah.
there's, if there's any more of these.
Yeah,
Somebody
what?
said
When
that
was
there might be
this?
other bombs that are incoming as well. Can you resume what happened today? So basically,
Oh, this
is
one
what
is
happened,
crazy.
Because I know that a lot of people have been asking about this, and I'll just kind of go through the entire timeline while we're waiting for this to happen. So basically, Iran had a meeting. Like all of the top guys in Iran had a meeting, including their main guy, who is like their it's like their pope basically, and it's like because Iran, like it's a religious government. So like the pope is also the head of state effectively, right? There's a president of Iran, but it's mainly the supreme leader that's the figurehead. And
I don't know where my mom is. I tried to tell her something. There's something happened. Wanted to tell her. It was.
And then the U.S. and
It's not my alarm, right?
and they're dead.
Yeah, I know.
And now we're bombing them again.
Oh, hi, bro. I didn't see you. Whatever. Wait, I want to pull you up. I just want to see how long ago it was.
I'm scared of the escalation. If you're scared of the escalation, you should
Wait,
be
let's
glad
see.
this is happening.
10:20. Oh, sorry, bro. I didn't see you.
People go on, they're going to consolidate more missiles.
I hope I see you now. I hope you're still here. I don't know. Twitch is usually longer to see, but still 5 minutes is weirdly it's a bit of an ask. A bit of a long time.
Every single day they come closer to building a nuke. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I think I was not even here during the time where you chatted. Oh, he's basically around my range.
And that's gone.
Okay, I have to go here with no. Whatever.
I'm trying to follow.
I mean, I don't really hate that.
Looks like that one's gone too.
Let's see.
There's one right there.
Okay.
And
This?
that one, oh.
Nice.
There's 2 of them. It probably could have just fallen apart though. I think it's actually just falling apart. Let's find out.
Nice.
And let's see. Oh, I don't see the interceptors.
So let's see.
Well, let's find out. If there's an explosion, then that will be
Okay.
an indicator, right? It looks like there is no explosion, so that... Yeah, probably nothing. Doing a nuke every today for 50 days, according to Israel.
Nice.
I could have made one by now if I put my mind to it. You could have made a nuclear
Bro,
bomb.
both of my chats have people in it. That's
Maybe you should
cool.
work for Iran.
I think only one person in each chat. That's still better than nothing.
Yeah, easy Iron Dome. It did explode, really? I didn't.
I
see
would
it.
want to stream in YouTube, not YouTube Shorts, but it's not letting
They
me.
can triangulate that it won't
Nice.
hit
I knew
anything that's, like,
exactly
in a
what was
high-value
gonna
area.
happen.
They let the missile hit in order to preserve, you know, obviously the.
I thought I
Patriot
hit
missiles
it
that are supposed to
way
intercept
more left, but whatever.
Carmio.
Oh yeah.
So sometimes they do hit, and it doesn't matter. China wants stability too. Their economy
Okay.
depends on exports.
Threatening
But this is a
you,
big
he's
factor
a
that, like, I think a lot of
human.
people don't talk about. China is one of our
Nice
biggest
person.
allies. They are. They're also a rival, but they are an ally.
Who?
Like we have
Oh,
more trade as far as
China?
I think.
Oh yeah, I
we have
remember he
more
said.
trade with China than almost anybody else. Like it's a massive.
Okay, yeah, there's no way I would have. I mean, there is. I just didn't have to get boost in the.
China loses, America loses, everybody else in the world loses. There's no reason. They are a rival, and they want to, you know, do better than we do, and we want to minimize their influence, and there's always going to be an interplay there. But at the end of the day, it is in our best
Yeah, I'm not
interest
going
that
for
China
this.
at least is able to be
Okay.
a manufacturing capital that we can
Got that one.
activate on and also sell products to. and mainly import products from.
Okay.
And it's also important for China that
Yeah,
America
let me
is
get-
continually a economic
Oh,
powerhouse that they can sell products to as well. Like it's in both of our interests for the countries to do relatively well. That's just the truth. You're attributing your reasoning as your own. You're so off base. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's what's happening. I do. I think it's exactly what's happening. China supremely dislikes America. We're just a necessary evil for them. Yeah, of course. If given a chance to do so without great loss themselves, they'd absolutely nuke us. Yeah, and I bet there's a lot of people in America think that about China too. But at the end of the day, cooler heads will prevail whenever there's billions and trillions of dollars on the line because they don't want to put that at risk. Iran doesn't risk any huge supply chain fuck-ups except for obviously the Hormuz Strait and, you know, the oil that they have, but they send most of that to China anyway. So, and I as I said, I think that Trump probably guaranteed China that they're going to keep getting the oil from Iran, or somehow China's going to keep getting their oil. And that's probably the big reason why they're not helping or attacking.
Just threatening.
Why does China care about dollars? Because we're paying them and helping them build their country? Like, that's the reason why. Like, whenever they export something over here, we give them money. And then if we give them enough money, then they get to build their
Oh my
country.
gosh, I'm so
And they've done that a lot.
lucky there.
Like, obviously. Like, we're funding them building their country. Because they're sending us shit.
Okay.
Like, yeah, we're their best customer. Exactly. Like, they're not going to kill their best customer. It's stupid.
Right.
Pete Hexa tweet? Yeah, I'm going to look at that in a minute. But, yeah, it looks like... Okay, let me go back. I will look at that comment, because I don't know exactly what this is. And, where the fuck did any of these go? Okay, only one word. Oh, no. What is this?
I have one word only. I advise to the representative of the United States to be polite. It will be better for yourself and the country you represented.
Sounds like Hassanabi mimicking
The representative of the United States has asked the floor to make a further statement.
Oh no!
Frankly, I'm not going to dignify this with another response, especially as this representative sits here in this body representing a regime that has killed tens of thousands of its own people and imprisoned many more simply for wanting freedom from your tyranny. Thank you, Mr. President.
I have one word only.
Too bad, huh? And why is she crying? I don't know, bro. Like, who's crying? Is somebody crying? I don't think she's crying. And anyway, let me go back. I'll pull this shit up and find a few more of them. But you're fucking retarded. What is this here? Can I pull this up? And,
oh, nice shot.
Who's this? Somebody
That
saying
is a
it?
nice.
Oh, this is some other bullshit. And overnight, this is the comment that Pete Hegseth made about it. Overnight, on President Trump's order, the Department of War commenced Operation Epic Fury, the most lethal, most complex, and most precision aerial operation in history. The Iranian regime had their choice, yet they refused to make a deal. And now they are suffering the consequences. For almost 50 years, Iran has targeted and killed Americans, always seeking the world's most powerful weapons to further their radical cause. Last night, unlike any previous
Bro,
president,
he's winning.
President Trump began
I was
dealing
winning.
with this
No.
cancer.
Okay, let me win.
Oh, man. That's what I like to
Yeah,
hear.
كلب
Okay, we
حصين.
will not tolerate
Yeah,
powerful missiles targeting American people. Those missiles will be destroyed, along with Iran's missile production. The Iranian Navy will be destroyed. Well, that's pretty fucking definitive, isn't it? Okay, yeah, got it. And Dr. Donald Trump.
Not in
so, right?
11.
No more boats, bro. And as President Trump said his entire life, Iran will never have a nuclear weapon. The United States did not start this conflict, but we will finish it. If you kill or threaten Americans anywhere in the world, as Iran has, then we will hunt you down and we will kill you.
A champ?
Warriors are
Oh,
the
no.
best in the world, and they are fully unleashed to achieve our
It
objectives.
depends, they are different in their rating.
In this
Some champs are not even that good in 1v1.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, there it is, and I guess that's the way it is, right? And so, incredible job. He died like a dog. I wonder if Trump is going to go out and say that. I would expect that. There's a lot of people, especially that are around my age, that have like kind of a PTSD and like a trauma, like a national trauma from what happened with, like, for example, the Iraq War. And then, you know, the weapons of mass destruction. And then now we're in Libya. Now we're in Syria. Now first we're in Afghanistan, right? And so because of that forever war that happened in the Middle East, I think that a lot of people that are Americans are very afraid of that happening again. So what happens is that any single time that anybody goes out and says, oh yeah, this could potentially be a war or something like this, they always think about that scenario of them saying that there were weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, and we had to go in there, and we have to get rid of Saddam Hussein, and very clearly that wasn't the case, even though Saddam Hussein was obviously a bad guy. And then, again, Gaddafi was probably even worse. It was, like, infinitely worse, in my opinion. That was retarded that we did that. So that's really kind of what happened, I think. And that's the reason why you have so much pushback from any sort of action that the U.S. takes militarily, is because people have a collective trauma and a national trauma from being engaged in a forever war in the Middle East. So the moment that we see any sort of, you know, like, engagement in the Middle East, that's the first thing that everybody starts thinking about, is like, oh my God, is it happening again? Is it happening again? And I can see, I think there's a very valid concern for that, but I also think that you shouldn't base everything based off of what happened in the Middle East back then. Like, this is my best argument for it, is that, you know, you look at the first Desert Storm. The first Desert Storm happened in like a week. This is first George Bush immediately went in there and just totally fucking destroyed them, right? And it was over. And the second one lasted 20 years. I think that very clearly the reason why it lasted so long is because it wasn't because we couldn't beat the armies. It's because we tried to install our own government there. And that was the big mistake that we made. Like, allowing Iran to make its own government and build its own government up, rather than just going over there and just trying to tell them, you need to have democracy, you need to be Christian, you need to have, you know, Western ideology. I don't want to do any of that to Iran. I want to just give them the ability to choose their own destiny, right? You know, for better or for worse. If they want to have a king, then they deserve to have a king. If they want to have a democracy, then that's fine too. It's up to them. But the one thing that can't happen is you can't have a religious government that wants to blow you up running the government, right? You can't have that happen. And so trying to westernize the Middle East is the reason why it took us 20 years to do that. We're not trying to westernize Iran. And I think also the war in the Middle East was done primarily, I think, to just fuel the military-industrial complex. I think that we could have ended it way earlier and way faster, but we chose not to for financial reasons and other types of complex political reasons that probably a lot of people don't even know. And including me, right? Probably things that are confidential or just private conversations. So I don't think that you should look at every single military after Iraq and then look at it only in the context of Iraq and say like, oh, okay, this is, you know, something that we should never do because we had a bad outcome. I think that Venezuela is a great example of this. It's very clear that the United States military has been mismanaged for a very long time. There's no way that you can go from, again, having like women wearing makeup, talking about, you know, like why the U.S. military should have women in combat roles. That kind of like, that's not the military, right? That's a political arm at that point. Obama equals Liz Cheney equals same party. Yeah, sure. And that's what I think is happening, right? And so all this stuff has come together. Swamp in the started Iraq, remember that? Yes, exactly. What really changed in Venezuela, though? Enough for them to, you know, again, enough for them to be satisfied, right? I mean, I don't know exactly what's happening, and things like that are going to take a while. One of the big mistakes before the U.S. didn't have oversight of what happened after the conflicts. Yes, clearly. Iran had a democracy in the 1950s till the USA and the UK made a coup. Well, regardless of what happened in the 1950s, that is of no relevance or basis of what should be made a decision on today. If the United States or the CIA made a bad decision in, like, let's say you're talking about like 1953 with installing the Shah, then I don't think that we should use that as a context for what we should do today. Most of the people, if not all of the people that made that decision, they're all dead. Everybody that made that decision is dead. Why are we thinking about things in the terms of these people that are dead? The world is different. It's totally changed. Everything about the world has changed. why are we thinking about things in the context of dead men? Really, it's stupid. Because, again, and I think this is true for like every culture, it's true for like every time period, is that the people that are the heroes of their current time period would not necessarily be the heroes of another time period. And I think vice versa as well is also true, where like some people that would, have been wrong then would be right now. And so the more that why doesn't America learn from those mistakes? Well, I think that we have. If you look at the way that we handled Venezuela, I think that's a good example of that. Like, I think that the way that we handled that is a great example of us learning from that mistake. And I think that you'll probably also see that with Iran too. And like last year, whenever we bombed Iran, like I think we already have a use case of this, right? Like when we bombed Iran last year, and we destroyed their military facilities, there was never any ongoing military presence after that. Like, and now